Exploration day number 2. Hello everyone, my name is Chrono, and welcome back to some more Chrono Plays Pikmin 3. Like I said 2 in the last episode, but if that's the case, who cares? It's funny. I tracked down Brittany's signal right now, finding her is my highest priority. Something I find funny, every time I look at my videos, and like you know how on YouTube we hover over a video for about a couple seconds, it starts doing like a closed caption of said video. Well, most of the time it does. Trying to find one that actually ends up doing that. Oh yeah, there it is. And like it's like auto-generated, right? It's just like it's auto captions and stuff. Whenever I look at mine, it doesn't get the intro right. Oh no, it gets the intro right, except for a couple words. So if I look at my Pokemon Leaf Green video, it says, "Hello everyone, my name is," and instead of say Chrono, it says Sonar, which I find funny. And welcome back to some more Connor Plays Pokemon. And it's like, yep, that's it. Yay. Alright, the data file I found explains all this. I need, yeah. Pikminology. So that's where we have to go because you can see the signal thing there. It's installing Pikmin info. This is kind of useful because I believe if I check that out, I didn't mean to skip that, but no, it's minus for the coal pad. If you look at this, it tells us how many are in the onion, how much on the field, how much are working, how much are just sitting around, and how much is with the squad. Squad! Oh, that's all the enemies. Oh, it keeps track of all the enemies. Wait, I haven't 100%. This is a couple enemies I haven't seen yet. Dang. Okay. Dolph Bulbulbs, yeah, if you launch onto them, you can just, if you actually lock onto them, it's more easier to, let's throw out 5 over there. Trust me, I've done this stage so many times that I'm kind of used to it. Because of course, we're doing the death run. You know how many times I've done this? Actually, I think the first time I did it, I lost one Pikmin due to this experimenting. And then, of course, I died. I had to restart the day. And then I did it again, and I did it on my second try. It wasn't that hard. But I didn't complete the day, and I'm like, oh, I can do it faster. So I did it faster, and I'm going to try to do the same thing here. Okay, I didn't play properly, so... There's also some data files in the water, which I'm going to just deal with those later. Something I don't like is that the Pikmins just stand around when they're done. In Pikmin 4, they do fix it because if they know they're finished, they kind of just leave. Anyway, so we're going to try to get as much done. By the way, if you lock onto this, it's going to be a lot more. You just have to wait till the thing's offline, so we don't have to worry about it right now. Okay, I said that as I... Okay, just charge all of them at that. Grab this. Now, you obviously see stuff over there. We will be going over there later. Just we can't do anything about it right now. Okay, there's the butterflies over there. Get closer. Lock on. Throw. Grab. Boom. Done. Okay, let's pluck some Pikmins. Those things give 3. That's actually a lot for a small enemy. I do have gyro control on, so it'll be a lot more easier for me to whistle like in a straight line. So if I notice a Pikmin, I can just do like that. Some people might not like gyro control. I actually kind of don't mind it, especially since I used to play whatchamacallit. Shit, it's asleep. Now, there's 2 different ways to deal with this enemy. Avoid it and not worry about it, or deal with it. So with let's get these guys going. You can charge them, and they'll do damage. But another way you can do it, which is actually really useful, is aim at aim at their eye, and they'll get stunned every time you hit their eye. Oh no, Brittany's just lying over there. How did you see that? I got Brittany. Alf? Sorry, that was that. I was just taking a nap. So you're close by? Why wasn't I moving your ass? Yeah, you know me. I'm pretty sound sleeper even with all these creatures creeping around. But never mind that. Listen, I discovered that looks like a piece of fruit. It's over there. But I'm kind of stuck here for a time being. Could you go check for me? Yes. Like how? Okay, like there's a mouse right here, and you physically cannot look. Oh, okay, hold on. I'm wasting time for this, but this is just, like this is what you see, Alf. How the heck do you know she's over there? Now she can probably see that, maybe. It's even bigger than I thought it would be. Oh, no, no shit, dude. Alright, we can't do anything about those walls because, well, they're made out of glass. And how do we break glass? With more glass. Okay, I'm kidding. What's that thing? It's a whatchamacallit. I have no clue what this thing is called. Welcome to the world of Rock Pikmin. This is where I kind of started hating how they start just naming things after what they are. But Rock Pikmin, sure, they're called Rock Pikmins. But then we get a Pikmin later that's just called what they are. And it's like, I missed the colors. Even in Pikmin 4, it's like, hey, here's Ice Pikmin and Glow Pikmin. You mean light blue and green? Nah. It's like, it's fine. It's not the biggest issue. But yeah, when you use Pikmins, you can press L and R, and we want those guys to take those. And break these. We don't actually have to do this. This is just a data file, but might as well get it. I think it'll still be fine. Pluck some more rocks. I think as long as we get to a certain location, we should be fine. Oh, that was them getting the fruit back. My bad. I'm probably going to be skipping a lot of cutscenes in this. Not because I want to. It's just because I'm used to doing it that I just gonna do it. Alright, here's two things we can do. Actually, we're gonna do this anyway. It'll be slower, but that's fine. This should be just enough. My goal is to beat the boss in a single day, because I do not want to waste a whole day getting one fruit and not doing anything else. So, that's what we're going to do. Breaking the glass with the rock Pikmins makes sense. Alf, I've been waiting for you. And we found Brittany. Originally, this game was supposed to have 4 captains, but they replaced the 4th captain with the ship because it was Alf, Charlie, Brittany, and Drake. The 4 ABCD, you know, kind of cool. There's a lemon. We can grab that piece of fruit. So in this game, we can throw captains. Okay, I take it from here. Press the Y button. Whoops. Oh, you have to hold it. I thought it just happens automatically. Okay, they're doing that. And here's what we're gonna do. Okay, we're gonna throw the, like, most of the rocks in some reds. Like that much. And that much. And we're gonna use the go here feature to go, oh, here. Now we get to deal with that. So while Alpha's walking over that way, they do, I think, walk slower than you would if you was controlling it. But, oh well. I'm not going to worry about this fruit because I would rather them worry about this. Switch over to Elf. Wow, that was kind of weird. That was spamming. My brain was picking up something. There's a second coming over there. It must be the captain. Eh? Let's go to it right away. Okay. Red Pikmins are immune to fire. So something you could do is charge your red Pikmins and let them deal with it. You can literally walk away and they'll keep fighting that thing by itself. Locking on. Now you guys carry that back, and that's all we can do. Oh, they're almost done with the bridge, which is good. And I can throw you two over there. There's also some nectar here that we could use to follow up our Pikmins, which I almost never get on the second day, actually. So we're gonna get this cutscene fast. Oh look, we followed a Pikmin. Great. Okay, I don't care. Alright, the bridge is complete, so that means we can leave this way, and they will go this way instead. It's a lot of Pikmins to do, but I'm not going to worry about that right now, because I'm going to show you guys what I'm going to be doing. I think we should have just enough time to do this. I'm going to throw over all our Pikmins. And then have Brittany go back here. Switch to Alf. We're going to send 3 over there. 3 right there. I'm skipping these cutscenes. And with these, there is technically some more fruits we can get. Right now, I'm not going to go for them just because I feel like there's no point. I'm just going to throw pretty much all these. Alright, with all this, let's head. Huh? What? He's out of it doing all the way out here. My search for treasure continues, but no luck. I can't fly back home to Hocotate without pursuing a few precious artifacts. Captain Olamar. I can't say I've heard of him, but he's from Hocotate, or Hocotate. They eat vegetables, which is bizarre, bro. That's... You guys eat fruits. It's just... fruits. Yeah. I got a bad feeling about this. It's just fruits without seeds. I think it's Anyway, in Pikmin 3, well, they had them in Pikmin 4, but they have more like special ones, like special bosses. This is the Armored Mawdad. Want to dodge his pincers, go to the back of his tail, and attack his tail, and hopefully your Pikmins attack the same thing and not just keep it. Yeah, that's something else they can do is grab your Pikmins like that and then just get trapped in his pinches. All you have to do is break the thing. An exoskeleton made of crystal. Use rock grips and smash it. Thank you for telling me that. Normally I break it in the first cycle, but apparently I got unlucky. And my Pikmins decided to lock on to everything else. Yeah, once you do that, it should be a lot more easier. Yeah, look at his health pot is drained. If there's in hard mode, by the way, the ultra spicy, it just makes it so your Pikmins die a lot more faster, and enemies have more health. So this would have been a little bit more harder, but there you go. We defeated the boss on the second day. Woohoo! This is in Pikmin 2. We don't get treasures. What does it mean for the captain's whereabouts? I guess now we should take this back to the Drake for analysis. And we're going to try to get everything back to, well... Okay, let's send all our Pikmins to grab this. We definitely want to get the bridge. And the fruit. Can you guys latch onto this? I don't even think I have enough. If that's the case. There we go. So let's pick up these data files just to have them while they take that stuff back. The reason I leave those Pikmins outside while I do this fight is so they can finish the bridge. And if the bridge is done, we can, well, bring the stuff back. And we're not stuck over here. And we're only halfway through the day. So we still have a ton of time. And also, they're going to be very slow bringing this back. But we have backup plans. Is get things back. Oh yeah, one of my enemies that was so annoying in the first game, rock Pikmins. Rock Pikmins aren't crushed when trampled on. Yes, one of the most annoying enemies in the first game, while he walks. In this game, just throw rocks at them, and it's a lot more easier to deal with. And also, when you throw rock Pikmins, they do like damage on collision too. They don't really grab onto stuff. Have you guys bring this back to the rock thing so we can get some more rocks. And I guess if anything, we'll have Brittany start walking that way. And then have Louis, not Louis, this is Alf. The Go Here feature was like the most greatest thing they added to Pikmin. It's just so useful to just tell your captains what to do while you do other things. And walking across. You're already there, wow. I just want to get some more rock Pikmins, that's why I'm giving the bosses to, basically the Pikmin that are needed to take. That guy's probably been there the whole day. Yeah, but I get the reds to have some things. They won't be left out. They might not be able to get the boss back, but I'll try my best. If I don't get it, it's not the end of the world. Just open this thing up so we can have most of the areas unlocked so we don't have to worry about them. Announcing. We recovered an item. The dating glutton. Actually, this has been thanks communication system. I should be able to boost our signal strength. Let's dodge these guys. Look how much easier Wollywogs are to deal with. It's crazy. Also, there's some enemies right here. Yellow Wollywogs. You probably thought these wasn't enemies, but just leaves. You know, honestly, these could be enemies I don't normally... that I haven't seen yet, because I almost never go for them because they are a threat. New fruit recovered. Okay, I forgot the fruit. I must be heading back now with the thing. Yes. Huh. They can't move it because this is in the way. One enemy that I thought I moved, it was in the way. Also, upon hitting 100 Pikmins, guess what? You can't produce anymore. I'm not gonna talk about this now. I'm not wasting time listening to that. I'm gonna leave the Pikmins here. Also, you have to do it twice because it's not a dismiss all button. I think there's some data files around here. I think there is one in the water. Is it over here? I don't remember. I think there is some in the water. Okay, Brittany, is it near you? Yeah, there it is. I don't have to pluck them either, but I'm about to get a ton of Pikmin. And trust me, you want a lot of rocks. Now, if you're wondering, hey, what's in this door I just opened? Well, I'm glad you asked. You didn't ask, but I'm going to tell you did. There is a fruit we can get, but it requires us to do a puzzle. I could get it, but I almost never go for it. Or I could go for it for day 1 to save time, but since we come back here again later, we'll just get it later. It'd be a lot more better to get it later. Because there's actually 2 fruit in there. Might as well get them both. Okay, we're missing 1. But where? Check the map, and we see where it is. Right over there. There's an enemy in the water. Obviously, we can't go into the water. I mean, you could, but it's probably not a good idea. And there is nothing left for us to do. If I remembered to go get that fruit, I could have done that as well, so I'm not wasting time. But it's not that big an issue. It doesn't save time or anything like that. Because later, when I come in here and I wait for that gate to be broken down, I just have other Pikmins pick that up while I'm waiting for the gate. So, in a way, I'm just doing more work later. And let's go. So probably only gonna record these 2 days. Just to get the series going. One plus side about Pikmin is that they're a lot more easier to record. It's just 20 minutes. And, well, like 23 minutes, then the video's done. 10 is a data file. And another data file. There's just some nectar here, let's do that. 5. 4. We're just gonna sit on the sunset. Unfortunately, the Pikmins have to walk all the way back to their base, but it's fine. The rocks. What's the worst that's gonna happen to them? And off we go. Back into the air. Very interesting. The two of them merge into one. I have to make note of that fascinating. Yeah, in this game, all the Pikmins are in one location. Let's analyze the fruit together. The face wrinkler. Let's just fast forward. Also, in Ultra Spicy, you get less fruit from harvest stuff. I think this one boss one gets at least 1 or 2. So I'll ration up the juice. No extra goals for anyone. I mean, there's only 2 of us. It's just 50-50, you know. It's good to build a juice supply like this while we still be alright. And there you have it. I just want to see this quick replay of everything. While Brittany is doing this. Actually, now see what's going on. While we were doing the boss fight, what was Brittany doing? Just standing there, but the Pikmins are walking. Like I said, this is all the medals. I'm missing a couple. I don't remember exactly which one. What is this? Oh, this is the side stuff. Earn at least 10 climbers and 10 stages. Oh, I have to play multiplayer? Ah, that's nah. Alright, that is the end of day 2. We will see you all in the next episode. I don't know what I'm going to record next. Might take a small break. Who knows? I'll figure something out. But until then, I'll see you all guys later. See you guys then.